wouldn't it be amazing to simplify our lives and truly focus on what matters? Just like me, I'm sure there are many of you who have gone down the rabbit hole of watching cottage videos in the woods. It portrays a life stripped down to its essentials, living in the countryside, connecting with nature, and having so much free time for hobbies and gardening and outdoor adventures. It's a dreamy escape for our fast-paced urban lifestyles. But let's face it, most of us can't just jump up, leave, and go live in a cabin in the woods. However, what if I told you we can experience the essence of such a life by incorporating a few habits into our lives? Essentialism. Life can be overwhelming, can't it? We find ourselves constantly rushing around, buried under a mountain of tasks. We have this habit of saying yes to everything that comes our way. Before we know it, we are bursting at the seams. We end up buying things left and right just to keep up with expectations and trends. But let me ask you this. In the midst of this chaos, do we even truly know what matters to us? And are we willing to let go of the things that don't? That's where the concept of essentialism comes into play. Greg McEwen, in his book Essentialism, dives into the power of thinking like an essentialist. A non-essentialist thinks that everything is important and wants to do it all. They spread themselves too thin, trying to juggle too many things all at once. But an essentialist, on the other hand, knows that only a handful of things are truly crucial, and they make time for those things while letting go of the rest. The endowment effect. Have you ever found yourself tangled in a web of non-essentials, leaving little room for what truly matters? We become too attached to our possessions. That makes us value what we already have even more. And this is where letting go can become a challenge. But here's a secret to living more intentionally. Challenge that attachment. Take that jacket that's hiding in your closet. If you didn't own that jacket, would you put in the effort to go and buy them now? The same goes for any commitments. If attending an event was not an option, would you go out of your way to create that opportunity? If the answer is no, it might be a sign that those things aren't truly essential to you. By letting go and saying no, we make space for what truly matters. Creating space. Creating space is a crucial step in creating a simpler life. Just imagine the appeal of an off-the-grid cabin somewhere in the woods, which can offer us digital, mental, and physical breathing space. It's a sanctuary that distances us from life stresses. But here's the thing, we can create this space in every day. Sure, it is a bit of a challenge where our phones are always within reach, constantly competing for our attention. The non-stop flow of news and content keeps us entertained, but it does come at a cost. Instead of mindlessly just reaching for our devices, let's develop the habit of embracing idle moments. Give our minds the freedom to wander and allow ourselves to simply be. Rather than seeking immediate distractions, let's open our eyes to what's happening around us. And that's for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already, and remember, take it one day at a time.